What's going on YouTube? Got a quick video for you here today. They dropped some of the uniques for Path of Exile 2, and I just kind of wanted to go through them. I kind of started to look through them, and then, I've looked at the first few, and then I was like, I should make a video about this. So we'll just kind of get right in. Apron of Emerin, right? Evasion, dex, bleed duration on you. I mean, that's kind of nice. It looks like it has a range. And then bleeding you inflict is aggravated. I am interested in bleed right away, so this might be kind of nice. An aggravate, if you are unaware, has changed since Path of Exile 1. So basically, the extra damage from aggravated bleeding is separate to bleeding's normal damage. This means that if you aggravate 100 DPS bleed on a target, the target is now taking 100 normal bleed and 200 aggravated bleed, so long as it is stationary, right? So it used to be that you would enemies would take extra damage while they were moving. So this part I kind of don't understand. Maybe they do have to remain stationary, but it's nice because it's like a separate damage multiplier. So I don't know if maybe you can increase the aggravated damage or what the case is, but it is interesting, and I'm curious to see what that all means. A series acuity, we've had those in the past. I don't know if they're going to be the same or not. Let's see. Int, critical strike chance, armor, life, and then you have Valpact. I don't know if Valpact still exists, or at least in the same form, so I don't know if that's going to stay the same, but those are the old ones. Black Sun Crest, this is a little bit different than it used to be, but basically just, attribute stacking, and it looks like attributes are going to be pretty good. So this item might make a comeback. It had a time where it was really, really powerful in PoE 1, but we'll see if it kind of comes back around. Bones of Uller, ES, life, mana, undead minions have 20% reduced reservation. I don't know if undead is a tag. Maybe you guys could help. I don't play minions too often. I don't know if undead is a tag or what that means. But I'm sure that's good for you minion players. Bristlebore, evasion, life, rage when crit by an enemy, and rage when hit by an enemy. So that could be kind of nice. I don't know if that's worth putting on a vest. We'll see how easy it is to gain rage otherwise. But I don't know how good this is going to be, or if that's worth having. I mean, you don't want to be being crit by enemies. So maybe there's something in PoE 2 that, maybe it's really easy to reduce crit damage or something like that, but I don't know. You don't want to be crit by an enemy, so I don't know if I love that just right off the bat. Cloak of Flame. All right, we've had this in the past. Ignite duration reflects physical taken as fire. Yeah, I think that's similar. I don't know if that's exactly the same as it used to be, but that's similar. Corpse Wade, level 13 decompose, movement speed, armor, strength, and decompose skill on step. I don't know if that's going to be some form of and let's see if we can see what we get here. Boost. Okay, so there's nothing really there yet. Let's see. Couture of Crimson, armor and ES, reduce max life, reduce bleed duration, life leech can overflow max life. So that could be nice for a number of things. 25% reduce max life feels like a lot. So unless there are some big benefits to overflow, we'll see. Let's see. Devada's Wind. It's a spear, so that's a new weapon base. Physical damage. Attacks cause bleeding you used was engage. Guessing, so I guess that's a movement skill. Let's see, recovery rate of movement skills, movement speed while your offhand is empty. Skills fire 2 additional projectiles if the movement skill you was disengage. Okay, so there must be something like maybe it toggles on and off. You engage and then hit the button again to disengage. Not sure. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Maybe you guys know. Daudre's Damning, all Ellie. Mana per enemy killed, additional curse. Okay, so that could be kind of nice. I mean, both those two together. I mean, all three of those are actually pretty good. We'll have to see how powerful the jewelry is, but that's not too bad. That's definitely improved. I want to say Path of Exile 1 additional curse ring only had additional curse on it, but again, correct me if I'm wrong. Frost breath, mace. I don't think we've ever had that, so I'm not going to look it up. Gamble sprint. evasion rating, dex, lightning res, 40% increased movement speed at random when hit until hit again. Interesting. I'd rather just have base movement speed, but we'll see how. Maybe it's difficult to get movement speed on boots now. I don't know. We'll have to see. Gold rim, which we've had in the past, one of the better leveling uniques. I don't know if it's going to stay the same, but you know, you get a ton of LE res, which is, you know, kind of nice while you're leveling. So we'll see if that stays the same. Hog hunt, fizz, crit strike chance, reduced attack speed, strength, maim on hit. That's kind of nice. Maim on hit's nice. It's a two-handed mace. Maybe this would be good for the four-handed character where you can have two-handed weapons, or a two-handed weapon and a shield or something like that. It doesn't have a lot of damage on it, so you know, you would be using this mainly for the maim, I guess. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe this is nice leveling, or in a, you know, like I said, a four-handed build. Ice Tome, that's new. Let's see. Innsmouth, reduce mana, cold res, chaos mana regen. So that's leveling. I would guess that's leveling. I don't know. 50% reduce max mana is kind of crazy, so I don't know. Kitoko's current, energy shield, dex, reduced attack, lightning damage from hits also contributes to electrocute buildup. Interesting. Okay, so is that different from shock? Life Sprig, okay, we've had this in the past, but now it offers level 5 Chaos Bolt, +3 to all spell skill gems. That's pretty crazy. So this is a huge buff from the old one. This could be kind of nice. The old Life Sprig was just purely for leveling, so. Loctonial Caress, that's new. Lycosidae, this was the hits can't be evaded, if I remember correctly. And I don't know if they'll keep it exactly the same, but this was a very, very good leveling unique, again, because especially if you were doing an attack build that, you know, you were having trouble getting accuracy and stuff. So if that still exists, that'll be nice early. Merit of Service, grants raised shield, chance to block, armor evasion. Eyes and presence have block chance equal to yours. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. So you could give your minions a bunch of block. That's kind of dope. Mjolnir, we've also had in the past. I don't know if they'll change that. I've never used Mjolnir, so I can't remember exactly what it was. Lightning spell. So trigger a lightning spell. Have no cost. Huge intelligent requirement. Huge strength requirement, fizz, skills chain, and then you get lightning. So if that's the same or similar, that'll still be nice, especially with all the changes to shock, and now you have this electrocute and all that kind of stuff. So that could be kind of cool. Queen of the Forest, again, this was always kind of the lab runner, run super fast chest. So we'll see if that remains. Quill Rain, attack speed. This is similar. I think this is different now, though. I don't think arrow speed. So it's that projectile speed, I guess. Maybe they changed it so that it only applies to arrows and not, you can't use it for things like spark and stuff like that. But I think that's a little bit different. Sands of Silk, evasion, dex, int, level 13 blink. Maybe that's a movement skill. So this is looking like a leveling item. It's very basic. The Black Doubt, energy shield, int. Damage over time, bypass ES. Okay, so that could be nice. So if chaos damage or bleed now, because chaos damage already bypasses energy shield, right? But like bleed and other things, that's kind of nice. That could be really helpful for bleed. But then again, now that you know you're it looks like they're making you make a choice on body armors for bleed, because you know the Blacked Out, and then we had the first one. That kind of like the Apron of Emerin, which bleeding is aggravated. So we'll have to see how easy it is to aggravate bleeding. You know, if it's really difficult to get that, then maybe you go with the body armor. Well, not on full life, sacrifice per second to recover that much life. Okay, I mean this is kind of nice, honestly. This could be kind of nice. Bloodthorn, quarterstaff, so fizz, melee. bleeding on hit again, so that's probably leveling. Endless night, hold spell skill gems, int, mana regen, enemies chilled by you. Oh wow, that's pretty good. And you get unleash, so if unleash is still the same, get extra seals and stuff, so that could be really nice for, you know, whatever. I don't know what if the blade vortex and whatnot is back, but I guess that's not a cold spell skill gem, so you wouldn't use that there. So we'll have to see, but that's kind of cool. The knight errant male sabatons, movements. Okay, so movement speed still on the boots, armor and evasion, iron reflexes. Okay, so maybe could be kind of nice. Last flame relic. The eternal drops temporalis. Maximum honor is 1. Cannot be used with trials below. Okay, so this is for the new stuff. So maybe these are, yeah, it is consumable. So this is just one of the unique consumables. Let's see. Level 9 living bomb. Ignite. Okay, so that's kind of nice. That's kind of crazy. It's a staff. So you would need to get your damage elsewhere, but I mean, here's your full chance to get ignite and then increase effect of a knight. So that ignite, this could be pretty crazy. Wailing wall, raise shield. So a lot of the uniques and just it looks like items in general have a like grant skill implicit, which is kind of nice. So we'll see how that pans out. Armor, stun, can block damage from all hits, cannot use shield skills. Oh, so you can block spell hits. That's pretty dope. That's kind of sick. Tree fingers, armor, physical damage to attack. Oh, giant's blood. So you don't even necessarily have to take the keystone in the tree. You could use the gloves. That's kind of dope. Veil of the Night, which we've had in the past. Not a great helmet. Maybe they changed it. Wanderlust, again, nice leveling boots. Widow Hail, has not changed. Winter's Bite, physical damage, freezes enemies that are on full life. Oh, okay, that's kind of nice too. That's pretty crazy. Wolfsbane, life, strength, permanently intimidate on block. That's pretty good too. All right, so there's a lot of new ones. We're seeing a lot of similar names that we've seen in the past. So, you know, we'll see if they make changes on those. It looks like on a lot of the ones we're seeing from Path 1, they have made changes. So I just wanted to go through this real quick. If you guys haven't seen this yet, I will put the link in the description so that you guys can go look at these on your own time and kind of, you know, if you want to spend a little more time on them or whatever the case is. But I just kind of wanted to cruise through. This was for me as well. I just figured I would record it. Like, subscribe, do all that, and super excited. And we'll see you guys on Friday. So, yeah, see you then. Peace.